Ottawa's Sandy Hill neighborhood carries its history in silence. Old Victorian houses stand shoulder to shoulder, their porches weathered, their windows gazing down narrow streets that have seen more than a century of life and death. Among them, one house on Daly Avenue has long been avoided, its reputation whispered among neighbors. From the outside, it looks unremarkable. A tall red brick home with ivy clinging to its walls, its shutters drawn. But those who lived inside spoke of nights filled with unease. The most common report, footsteps climbing the staircase when no one was there. The sound was so clear that families often rushed to the landing, convinced they'd find an intruder, but the hallway was always empty. One tenant in the 1980s described waking at 3 a.m. to the sound of muffled voices in the living room below. When he crept down the stairs, the room was dark, but the voices continued, echoing as if they came from inside the walls themselves. Children told of a woman in black appearing at the end of their beds. She never spoke. She simply stood, watching in silence until the lights came on, at which point she was gone. The history of the house explains much of the unease. In the late 1800s, it was home to a prominent Ottawa family. Records reveal that one of the daughters died suddenly of illness in the upstairs bedroom. Her mother, overcome with grief, withdrew from public life and was later found lifeless in the same room. Locals believe both remain, tethered to the house where sorrow took hold. Even today, neighbors say the windows are never truly dark. On still nights, a faint glow flickers in the upstairs rooms, though the house is vacant. Some walking past claim to hear the faint sound of weeping, carried through the closed shutters. Others swear they've seen a figure at the second-floor window, watching the street below. The house on Daly Avenue still stands, quiet by day, but alive at night. In Sandy Hill, everyone knows which house it is, and why even now no one stays for long.